And we are live with another episode of Celestial Sphere, a Gundam DnD podcast. Welcome in, everybody. Nice to have everyone in from the get-go today. Skittle had us worried for a little bit, but you know, he made it in. As for what happened last time on Celestial Sphere, if I remember correctly, our party fought a gaggle of chuckleheads. So they fought.
Not even a gaggle.
What is the proper definition of a gaggle?
A group of geese, actually.
Anywho, our party fought and defeated the Gundam Hushmile and the Gundam Unicorn. During the fight, the Gundam Unicorn kidnapped Iris, infusing her mobile suit with a unique energy before getting sucked within the void, sucked into the Jupiter's void.
It's really kidnapping if it lasts less than 10 minutes.
I feel like police officers would say yes. If I had to come down here somewhere. We gave the kid back is not a great excuse.
I mean, the kid got kidnapped, but then the kid pulled out a 9 and shot the dude dead and walked away. So we guess it's a kidnapping, but he's not exactly going to fucking take any charges for it. Where am I going with this?
Anywho. So they fought, they won. The remains of the Gundam Hushmile were found to be fused, proper term, with Archer's Ariel, of course. His body still screaming and squirming, and the remnants of the Gundam Hushmile fused to it at the molecular level. After which, Pearl Rannick refused to follow through on the group's deal.
What a surprise.
Following this, the party decided, fuck it. If she's not going to do it, we're going to ruin everything. So they decided to stage a coup to convince all the people on Venus to rise up against Pearl Rannick and do the party's work for them.
It must be some kind of frustrating how we come to the conclusion of, fuck it, let's just break everything as often as we do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've had, 3 counterintuitive missions in a row?
I mean, is it really counterintuitive if we're actually making progress?
No, I mean more so from the other party's perspective of, Skittle sacrificed themselves to save the rest of us while we were looking for a cure. And then we die anyway, and then we go looking for survivors, and then we kill the survivors. We started off with a full party. We ended with half a party.
We are so far off from being on the same page, we are in different libraries, basically.
Anywhoozy what's it? In an attempt to stage this coup, the party have decided to head down to Earth to make contact with the SLF. However, upon entering the Earth's orbit, they received a transmission in Morse code, of course, stating nothing else but it has advanced. And this is where our story begins today. What would we like to do? You guys are still in orbit. You guys have just gotten out of that transmission. what are your plans? What's your assessment?
Oh, well, let's go ahead and announce that we're going to be. Let's go ahead and announce ourselves to Paulette, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we should at least be polite and let her know that we're coming.
So you're gonna
Plan a cordial visit.
try to hail her and get a hold of her?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You send out a transmission on the same frequency that you've, been cordial with her in the past. There is no response, however.
Send it again on an open channel this time. Just any frequency that can be received. Maybe they're having communication problems with that frequency.
You send it again on all frequencies.
Yep.
You wait some time. No response.
Veda, is our ship broken?
Scanning. My transmission systems are fully operational.
How much time has passed since the fight from last session?
It's been 6 hours.
6 there. Okay, so not long enough for a full rest, but long enough for me to buff out the scratches on my. Which one did I use? The Dagdoll?
Yeah, Archer, mind you, Archer is still screaming in absolute bloody murder.
I'm sure we would have had time to soundproof that room. In the hangar? We just left him in the hangar?
I mean, he's strapped to a mobile suit. Where
Right,
else are you going to put him?
I thought we just scooped him out of there.
No, all right. I assume, considering my community and how I've met most of you, you guys have seen the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, yes?
Yes.
So remember that one episode in the Battle City arc when Merrick fused with fucking the Winged Dragon of Ra, and it was just kind of like his upper torso coming out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about how Archer is right now.
All right.
He's just like melted to the hull of this mobile suit.
So we scoop him out.
All right. Is that what we'd like to attempt?
I mean, I can always deafen my ears while I work, so it's not like it's necessary for me to hear them. Yeah, nope. Current problem first. Can we do a hot drop?
So you guys want to just drop right on in? Or do you want to or do you mean by hot drop, do you mean like drop in your mobile suits ready to go?
Anything that doesn't involve an actual drop ship, because we also don't want this thing to spread to our vessel.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Like, even if that involves just launching one of my selves in a pod.
So as it stands now,
just the safest way manageable for us to make contact.
Of course. The safest thing, I mean, you guys can just eject straight into your mobile suits and launch down to the surface. You guys do have that capability. You guys do have the drop ship. You could eject one of your android doppelgangers to just descend and check things out. If you so wish. You would have to upload your consciousness to it, however.
Am I going crazy? Can you guys hear me? No, not at all. You've been toggling between mute and unmute, but you're not coming through. Check your microphone settings.
What, mine?
No, Skittle.
Oh, I was like, I hope I'm not like cutting out. But yes, so you tell me what you'd like to do. I will attempt to see it done.
No long rest. My dog doll doesn't have a flight upgrade. Okay. Quick recap. I believe the only person who we believe to still hold any kind of infection from Paulette's thing was
Noah.
I was Yolanda. I forgot her name.
Fair. Valid. Did it get eradicated when we went to the other dimension?
It did.
Hmm. Well then.
So it's just no.
Yeah, I don't have a safer option that comes to mind than just dropping in at least one mobile suit, and then arranging a pickup outside of town because they might be in trouble.
Any objections?
Go for it.
No.
Whatever you think is for the best at this point.
Is it going to be just me, or do we have other people join in on this party?
Yolanda's gonna join.
You still don't have a suit, so do you want to ride shotgun, or do you want to take the Gelgoog?
I'll ride shotgun.
Okay.
All right, so this is just going to be the adventures of Tobias and Yolanda.
I can probably tag along too.
All right, so Iris is coming. So is Leo heading down as well, or?
Leo might if his Mike starts working eventually.
He says he's going to be down that way, yes.
All right, cool. So, and is Noah coming too?
Sure.
Radical. Cool. So the entire party heads down with the exception of Tyon.
Tyon will be responsible for picking us up in a dropship. If, and let's be honest, when this goes south.
Assuming any of you guys survive this.
I survived a fist fight with the Hashmile, excuse me.
You know, if we don't, it'll be a really short session. So
I mean, yeah, there you go. Alrighty. So, you guys all prepare. You guys all get ready. You guys all taking your own mobile suits with the exception of Londi.
Yes.
Perfect. Alright. So you guys all get some preparations done. You guys all get a short rest here.
Oh, I'm leaving Alice with Tyon too. Just be safe.
Okay. Sure. All right. All right. All right. And you make your way down to the planet, drop podding your way in. As you breach orbit, everything bursts into flames. You guys are making your way down. Upon crash landing, you guys arrive in some of the salt, or the glass flats is what they're referred to, right outside of the SLF headquarters. As you look around, obviously with the exception of the SLF headquarters in the distance, everything else around you is flat, dead nothingness because it's still the glasslands.
Mhm.
However, in the distance, at the SLF headquarters, you do notice smoke coming from various parts of the facility.
Promising.
So what would you like to do?
Well, let's get in there and try and help some people in our lifetime before they end up being collateral damage, like they always do.
You attempt to move forward. Your mobile suits are unresponsive.
Can I do a systems check, see what's going on with my shit?
Yeah, roll me computer use.
This is my goddamn suit. Let me see here. My computer use is stupid high. And it doesn't matter when I roll like that. Let's throw a flash of genius on it for funsies.
All right.
Also good, my fucking sheet didn't update, and I've added a bunch of shit to it, so that's fun. So that's a 18 computer use.
All right. So with that, you go through all of your systems trying to figure out what exactly is preventing all of your mobile suits from moving. It doesn't seem to be mechanical failure or computer failures at all. However, something with the actuators of your mobile suit's limbs are failing. Almost as if they're not with an 18, you're able to tell. It's almost like an EMP has gone off here, preventing your mobile suit's the computers in your system or in your cockpits are all working because those are shielded, but the actual electrical signals going out of that aren't actually talking to the limbs, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. So we have no functionality whatsoever.
Your mobile suits cannot move.
Well, this is the only way Jade can kill us. Get out of the suit.
You all have to use the emergency exit latches on your mobile suits, but you are able to escape.
Here's hoping nobody in our party has a pacemaker.
I'm dead.
Oh, yeah, okay.
My entire body is literally a pacemaker. What do you mean?
Luckily, given the construction of Augie's body, he is resistant to EMP blasts.
Excuse me, my name is Tobias.
Tobias's body is resistant to EMP waves.
Man, why don't they just make everything resistant to EMP waves? That'd be really useful.
It would be really useful if you guys had that kind of material lying around.
I thought we had a planet of that material lying around.
Not exactly.
I am a planet of that material lying around.
The material Augie's body is made out of is unique. If we harken back to when that all happened, your body was produced by almost a liquid metal, so to speak.
Am I a Terminator? Hold on.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I thought I was
Oh,
holding
you're
my
Ultron?
appearance with holograms.
I mean, yes, it's a combination of both hard light and your liquid metal body.
Oh, like the sound illusion discs in Five Nights at Freddy's.
I have no idea what you just said.
Sure. That's a collection of words that made a sentence.
It is one of the most hated objects from Five Nights at Freddy's because it just destroys all lore.
Of course.
It's one of those, like, it's all a dream territories of, like, anyone could look like anything at any point in time without any way of knowing what's what, so it just makes any theorizing impossible. But yeah, it does exactly that. It just makes things look different.
Now that you know that, though, that is something you could look into later, of course. But your body is seemingly resistant to the EMP.
Seemingly. Until it's less convenient.
You'll see. You'll find out.
I will find out. Face down in the mud.
Oh, no, it's like the meteor katana. You're made out of meteor. Like Sokka's sword from Avatar.
Oh.
Girlfriend got turned into the moon.
No, you got turned into the moon.
He is the girlfriend.
I am the girlfriend, apparently.
Alrighty. So you guys are in the glass flats. What would you like to do?
Well, let's go see what's on fire and see if we can either fix it or make it worse. Because it's us, and those are the only two things that ever happen.
Now, somebody condescending will likely show up for us to kill.
You know what? You are correct. Someone condescending will absolutely show up, talk a big game, and then fall flat on their face, and then two-time us anyway.
So,
We're certain bombing Venus into dust is still off the table.
Apparently.
Yeah.
What
Look,
now?
I'm not too picky. It's not a...
So what would you like to do?
I mean, we're heading that way, aren't we?
I mean, that's what I'm
Yeah.
asking. Are you guys going to start heading that way?
Yeah.
All right. You guys cross the glass flats. And as you do, the SLF headquarters comes more and more into view. And as you get closer, you all see that facility that you've been to several times at this point and spent several days there in more and more disarray.
Are there still people?
I mean, you haven't actually entered yet. This is as you're walking up to it. The closer you get, the more you can see that buildings have started to collapse. Buildings are on fire. There's like some sort of wave beacon or wave beacons emitting from the area, sending out pulsing shock waves. Mobile suit corpses line the front entrance.
You leave home for a couple of days and look what happens.
As you approach the front gates, again, you take notice of the 2 mobile suits on each side of the opening gate, seemingly completely destroyed. Looking past the gate, you see it almost looks like a war zone. Detonated shells, craters, burning buildings. Nothing, no part of this base seems to have been untouched by whatever happened here. As far as you can see, there doesn't seem to be too many people, if any people, or at least living people. You see a few corpses here and there. But surprisingly, you would think if everyone here was dead, you would think there would be a lot more corpses than you do see, is your first impression.
Are there any, like, living people running around?
No.
Cool.
Are there any dead people running around?
Hi.
Not that you can
Hello?
see.
I'm right here.
I mean, Iris was dead for a while.
Yay, it's
Yeah.
just the party. It's the entire party.
Iris
Look, you know, I'm
was
just
dead
covering
for a
all the
while.
bases.
Iris
Dead
was
man
dead
money
for a
gang
little
right
bit.
here.
Tobias is dead. Yolanda could command the dead. Oh, not anymore, right?
What? What do you mean not anymore?
Why
Nothing.
not? Was it all just smoke and mirrors? Was it just also hard light projections?
I mean, you'll find out.
Well, that's why I asked.
It was all an illusion.
I mean, when and if Yolanda wants to try using her powers at some point, like, by all means, but...
He hasn't had a chance.
Exactly. All right. So, again, you guys are at the front gate, and you guys see this devastation. What are we doing?
I want to try calling out to any survivors, just see if there's anybody.
So you're just gonna yell out like, "Hello, hello," you know?
Probably ill-advised, but
No, I advise it. Like, this place looks like a hellscape. We should see if there's anybody here.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
You scream out, calling for any survivors of whatever happened here. Nothing immediately. You don't hear anyone call back or really any sounds, to be honest, aside from the sound of burning flames in the distance.
Oh, shit. Now what?
See what they may have left behind. If they got out in a hurry, they wouldn't have exactly have spent time trying to gather up resources. We need to figure out where they went. We should also look in on last known on who was the commanding officer that was here bandaged up before, that we believed was here bandaged up before.
Which one are we talking about?
I don't remember. It's been a minute, but I do
The one
remember
Yolanda
that.
had a secret conversation with.
Yeah,
Oh, that
Dominique.
one. That was Dominique.
Dominique. yeah.
Ah.
Last we saw. Hey, it's
Discord's
working
just
now.
broken. Yeah, I had to join literally through the website. I don't know what's going on. It's all broken.
Full
Everything's
reset your
cooked.
computer.
I've done that twice.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
No
I
clue
will
then.
check your Windows default microphone. Like, that's the only one, because Discord can pull your default
Yeah.
microphone, so... Like, if that doesn't work,
Oh
it's
no,
something
no. It's set to my normal mic. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we can troubleshoot it tomorrow. At least
Yeah.
you're here now.
Yeah.
All right. We should. I hate that I'm going to say this sentence. We should split up.
No.
This place is empty. We need to look for survivors. I think Yolanda and someone else, I don't have anyone in mind, should go check out Medbay. If anyone's actually hurt down there, Yolanda, you have the best training out of any of us to actually do something about it. Let's see. We should look into barracks, leadership facility, anything like that. And if we get into trouble, send a signal out if you can. If you can't, shoot your gun. That'll be a good enough signal.
Fair enough.
Anyone not have a gun? I have a spare.
I think I have, like, the world's tiniest of handguns.
It's gonna take years to kill someone with this handgun.
Right. I do have the world's tiniest of handguns, but also I have my finger guns, which are probably stronger than my handgun.
That makes sense.
I guess with that, let's start looking, seeing what we can find.
All right. So you guys splitting up, or are you guys gonna look in a specific area first?
Splitting up, but with one group checking medical bay, because we know there were people in
going to
there
the
last time we
bar.
were here.
Okay.
Apparently, Leo's going to go to the bar.
Look, every time something cook happens on Earth, apparently it's been this fucking bar. So I'm going to the bar.
As a note, Leon has not been involved at all with the bar. That is just K111.
He's heard about it though. He's
All
had to
right.
sit and listen to K1 bitch about the bar. So he's gonna go see this stupid ass bar.
Fair enough.
Okay, and another team should be looking into the barracks, command facility, whatever's left.
I'll go there.
Okay, I'll go with what is it, Neo?
Noah.
Yeah,
Noah.
Noah. These fucking names.
I know, what a
Okay.
weird earthy name. Disgusting.
Fucking Earthians.
Everything's still broken.
Okay. So Tobias and Noah, Iris and Yolanda, and then Leo's hitting the bar.
Sounds good. Sounds like a normal split the party
I mean, there.
situation.
I mean, look. If it helps, I'll add the dildo emporium that's supposed to be here because apparently that was the.
That was a
callback.
different planet. That was an
Apparently
entirely
there's one
different
here,
planet.
too.
There might be a chain over here.
It's a really
okay.
popular store.
If correct me if I'm
Also,
wrong.
we bombed that
there is a
location into
food
dust.
place. There is a food place here. / dildo emporium. That's in my notes. I'm looking at my notes.
I hate to break it to everyone, but Skittle is right.
Why is this what we're worrying about, right? Why is
Leo's
Because
type
Skittle had
is
his
the
microphone on for
optimal
5
action.
minutes, and this is the immediate direction he wanted to go in.
Leo is a trained
Straight
soldier.
to the dick.
Leo is a trained soldier. They know what they're doing. In these situations, we should heed their advice. You know,
Whatever.
let them-
Look, I'm going to the bar. Whatever. Shh.
Look, go get a meal at the Dildo Emporium. It's fine. Like I completely support this plan.
God damn it. I put arms and dildo shop on Earth. I don't know why.
I also don't know why, because that wasn't on Earth. That was on Titan.
Interesting.
it was run by the Saturnians, who we then
Oh yeah.
brought to Earth?
I
Yeah.
tried to buy guns from them. Yeah, I remember. Never mind.
Yeah, they offered you a very big gun, I believe.
It actually didn't offer me anything. They told me to get the fuck out.
I don't know why. I don't remember if I'm remembering this or if I just auto-completed this in my brain. But I do remember, I have in my brain a moment where you ordered a Barbatos and you were offered a dick. Like, I don't...
That's actually probably accurate.
I don't know if that's a
because,
real
like,
thing or if that's something I made up.
Leo
But...
Leo and or K1 never gets what he wants. Is like it doesn't matter. So that's probably actually correct.
Leo goes to the bar. All right.
Questions I don't ask.
This really is just like a Scooby-Doo fucking situation where you guys are splitting up into the 2, 2,
I'm
and
the
1.
dog.
Velma's going off on their own. All right. Cool. So, who would like to go first?
I think we should let Fred go first.
Let Fred go first.
I guess
Does that
I'm
make me
Scooby,
Fred
bro.
because I lined up the plan and my traps don't work?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, god damn it. If I'm Fred, that makes Noah
Daphne.
what's her name? Daphne.
All right. Cool.
And you just
Does that make Yolanda and Iris, Scooby, and Shaggy?
Absolutely, it does.
God.
Hi,
damn
Scrappy
it.
Doo. What's going on?
No, you're Velma because you went off by yourself.
That makes sense. That's cool.
Conversely, it means they'll probably solve the mystery. So congratulations on that one.
Probably correct.
No,
because
it's showtime,
actually
Velma,
everything
because it's
that
going to be
happens
real
here-
shitty.
Oh,
We don't
God.
talk about that. We don't talk. Look, we don't talk about that version of Scooby Doo. That shit's cooked. Shut up.
I legit forgot that existed. I managed to evacuate that from the bowels of my head. Thank you for that.
Me too.
You're welcome.
Look, that shit doesn't exist. Can we just move on? We're playing Gundam.
I'm not the one who started the fucking Scooby-Doo jokes.
Damn it. That'd be Renatra instead. Hold on.
Renatra? You mean Ramatra
Yeah.
from Overwatch?
Yeah.
I wish
Just
I could get
because
those
I'm-
skins.
Just because I'm Anna Overwatch.
That'd be
Anywho.
Zenyatta. Peace to us all.
All right, we're going with friend team. So Noah and Tobias. Where was it that you guys are headed again?
The barracks control
Barracks and whatever's left of the command buildings, if anything.
Okay. Where? Okay, so you guys do head over to the barracks. The barracks is the building that's currently on fire and mostly destroyed. Most parts of the barracks have collapsed in on themselves due to the unsuppressed fire, and the fire is continuing to spread eastward.
Right.
The command building is right next door, and is, if the barracks burns much longer, likely going to catch on fire here real soon as well.
Any fire extinguishers?
None in the immediate, none in the immediate vicinity that you can see.
Health and safety in shambles.
SMH Manhattan.
I'm checking my abilities to see if I have anything that can help. I don't think I do. Nope. I assume there would be there has to be some sort of built-in fire system, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we get that turned on?
I mean, the barrack system is... The building is, like, in the process of crumbling at this point. So even if you guys were to turn the fire like hoses or whatever on, there wouldn't be much left of this building. However, you guys also don't know where where that system is.
I can't look up and see water pipes running across the ceiling.
Are you going to enter the burning building?
I am a robot.
Makes a compelling argument.
The robot that's immune to EMPs.
Yeah.
All right. So you with your metal ass body walk into the building.
I got a few spare bodies back home. It's
your
fine.
Flesh and skin melt away.
That's not real.
Looking inside of the building, you do see some water pipes in the exposed ceiling. It seems to be leading to the west, which would be the direction of the command building.
Okay. I would like to start by... None of this works. I'm just going to have to chance it. I'd like to start by using my pistol to rupture one of those water pipes. At least try to calm fire.
Roll me a... What would that be? Dex?
It'd just be an attack roll.
Yeah. Roll me an attack roll.
Okay. 23.
That hits. You fire at the pipe, and your shot rings true, piercing a hole straight through the pipe. No water is present.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'm going to try and be quick about this then. Can I run through the flames towards the command building?
I mean, yeah. So you're going to run through the flames and try to get into the command building from there?
Yep. Dragon Force will guide me.
So they are separate buildings. So, like, you could just leave and go in the other way.
Oh, if that was an option, I'm not going to be a fucking idiot about it then.
Yeah,
I'll go leave and go around the back.
Okay.
I'll join him.
You meet back up with Noah, and you guys head into the command building. Inside of the command building, you see papers and computers and everything that was originally in the room last time you visited just strewn across the ground. One corpse is slumped in the chair where the receptionist used to be, notably missing their head.
Oh, okay. That's concerning.
Doesn't seem to be electricity running to the building as you try to activate the lights, and nothing really comes of it.
Is there a backup generator that we can turn on?
You'd have to find the schematics for the base. You or one of the party members. What would you like to do in this room? Obviously, there is, much like the last time you were here before, at the back of the room, there is an elevator as well as a stairway to get to the top floors. Dominique, notably, was positioned on the top floor, the 47th floor.
Is this building also in the midst of collapsing, or?
This building is not on fire yet.
Okay.
Don't forget about the pass system. Point, hole,
Boy, that would help
pull,
if there
aim,
was a
sweep, spray.
That would help if there was a fire extinguisher nearby. Let's get up them stairs.
All right. So what floor are you trying to make it to by running up the stairs?
I'm gonna try and just go all the way up the thing. Every floor, I'm just gonna give a shout. Anybody alive in here? Give it a second. Keep moving.
Is Noah going along with you?
Well, that's up to Noah.
Yes.
Okay. So these are some tall stairs. I'm going to need athletics check from Noah every 3 floors.
One of you is a robot, yeah.
One of you is a robot who does not have lungs.
They don't give a shit about that shit.
All right, cool. You make it up 3 floors, and Noah's already tired. Noah's already exhausted and can't go up any more steps. That is a nat 1.
I guess I'll start slowly looking around the third floor room then.
All right, so you're going to take a look at the 3rd floor. Tobias, you're just going to hoof it all the way to the top?
Yeah.
All right. So you make it all the way to the top floor where Dominique's room used to be. Entering the door, you see, surprisingly, the office is almost untouched. Compared to the chaos and destruction that you've seen over everywhere else, this room is almost pristine. Almost as if no one's been here in a while.
Is her computer system online?
Roll me perception, please.
Oh, that's pretty good. 18.
You look over around the room. You do notice that the computer systems are markedly still working. Be that through an internal generator or, backup power or what have you. You can't quite ascertain at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
However, with that perception roll, while you're looking around, you do hear something in the corner of the room.
I turn and point my shotgun at it.
In the room closest to the outer windows, in the corner, you see a person, all huddled, almost fetal position in the corner. It's still quite dark. The lights are still out in here. The only real light you have is what's irradiating through the shaded, the shaded windows and the computer. So you can't quite make out the body, the person.
I'll cast my mobile lights so I can see.
Activating your mobile lights generates quite a bit of light in the room now. You position one right around this person. And this person is... You don't recognize them. Scars line their entire body, or at least everything that's visible. They seem to be of a darker, more feminine build. But that could also be the scarring on the body, so you're not quite sure. It is definitely a feminine build.
Are they wearing a...
There are bandages covering large amounts of the body, including the head.
Dominique?
You hear a muffled something come from the person. Like a... But nothing... You can't tell what they're saying.
I'll keep it to yes or no then. Are you Dominique Patal? I assume I have the last name right. I don't remember.
That was the correct last name.
Okay.
The figure looks at you confused. Like they do a little head tilt. Like a puppy trying to hear you better.
Is your name Dominique Patal? Answer quickly. Shit is fucked.
Again, they give you that same look.
Do you not know who you are?
They nod no.
Okay. So they do not know who they are?
Yes, you're right.
Okay. Okay. You're in danger here. Let me help you out. We can help you escape. Can you walk?
They nod yes.
Okay. Wait for me just a moment. I'm going to go back to the console.
The computer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to rip everything I can out of that thing.
What do you mean? Should you just start grabbing the graphics
No,
card
I
and
mean-
shit?
No, I mean like grab the hard drive, grab the information.
Okay. So you're gonna
I'm not
plug
doing
your
a
finger,
Tarkov run looking to gut it for parts. I'm looking for information.
You plug your USB finger into the computer and try to upload as much information to your mainframe as you can. A lot of the information is encrypted, however. So
Alice will make short work of that later.
what would you like to do now?
Well, once I have that information downloaded, I'm going to grab the mummy until I come up with a better name and help her get out of the building. Are there any other floors above me that I need to check?
No, you are on the top floor.
Okay. If this is the only survivor I can find, I'm going to get out of the building then and grab Noah along the way.
All right. Meanwhile, before you leave, we're going to cut to Noah. Noah, you find yourself on the 3rd floor, too winded to continue. You really did skip leg day. You find yourself on the 3rd floor. It's a series of office buildings, or a series of office cubicles on this floor. Again, power is out. None of the computer consoles in the room seem to be alight at all. What would you like to do?
Search for any physical things like paper with information.
Roll me investigation, please.
At 7.
You start rummaging through papers. Mind you, how... I'm trying to think of how to word this. How delicately are you going through all of this? Mind you, the
As
papers are
deli-
kind of scattered all over the place. Looks like an earthquake hit, and papers and everything are thrown all around.
Very delicately, because I'm too winded to even do anything right now.
Fair enough. I would like you to roll me a stealth check with disadvantage, please.
That's a 12.
All right. You start rummaging through the papers, trying your best to do it quietly in case whatever destroyed this base is still lurking. You find some papers detailing a medical diagnosis on Dominique Batal. This obviously sticks out to you because you have heard of the name and you know Dominique to some extent. So you read through the file. It details that Dominique Batal attempted to burn herself alive. The cause was unknown. Could have been mental instability or what have you, but doctors are only speculating at that point. They were admitted to the hospital here on base and were taken care of. Her life was not in any immediate danger. However, she was in a coma for a considerable amount of time.
Any dates about when this happened?
The incident where she tried to kill herself was about 3 months ago. Any other information that you can glean from this document is not much. It's rather vague considering parts of it have been redacted to be spread around the office.
I search for more papers, hoping
Roll me
see this.
investigation again, please. It's the exact same roll.
3 8s in a row, let's go.
Hell yeah. You keep looking around, but you can't really find anything. As you kind of stumble around looking through each of the cubicles, you do, however, stumble upon a body.
Does it have a head this time?
It does have a head.
Can I check for a pulse?
You reach down to check for a pulse. A minute goes by of you trying to, you feel one. It's incredibly faint, however.
I tried to perform CPR.
You turn the body
I sh-
over. You turn this person over, doing compressions on their chest to try to help them. Looking at them, they are of masculine builds, quite large, muscular, oddly muscular, actually. Notably, one notable thing is either this man wore clothes 3 sizes too tight, or he somehow grew that big since he put on this outfit. But you continue with your chest compressions. Are you giving him full CPR, like mouth to mouth and everything, or?
Well, is he breathing?
If he is, it's incredibly shallow and slowly. You can still feel the pulse. And after your chest compressions, you can feel it start to quicken slightly.
Can I open like a window for more fresh air?
The windows on this floor are, they're like office windows. You can't open them.
Has he started to stabilize?
The heart rate is still incredibly slow.
Then I continue doing CPR and like check for any injuries.
Checking the body over for injuries. You do see some lacerations around where parts of the clothing seem to almost be cutting off circulation. But outside of that, not much. They don't seem to be injured in any way, aside from that.
I cut part of the clothing so there's better circulation.
Cutting some of the clothing to alleviate the circulation. You check the pulse again. The pulse is quickened rapidly. It's after not even 10 seconds, the heartbeat goes from dangerously shallow and slow to rapid, to normal, to fast, faster. And then it stops.
Is anything else happening to the body?
Nope. About 5 seconds pass since it stopped. 10 seconds. 15. 30.
From immediate CPR with mouth to mouth.
You start doing chest compressions and alternate that with mouth to mouth. You feel off after doing so. You can't quite place it, but you do feel off.
Probably still winded from running up those 3 stairs.
Perhaps.
Don't have any more oxygen left to give.
The heartbeat does not return. After a solid minute since it stopped, there's nothing more you can do.
I lie down and try to catch my breath.
You lie down, attempting to catch your breath. But no matter how hard you try, it feels as though it doesn't quite feel like you're hyperventilating. It doesn't quite feel like you're not breathing, but it also doesn't quite feel like you're getting any oxygen in. Your breath, your breathing is fine, but your panic begins to set in, almost as if your body is yearning for the oxygen that it can't get. But your heart rate stays the same. It doesn't quicken as if you were panicking. It stays at a current rate.
I start crawling towards the stairs.
You attempt to start crawling towards the stairs. As you make your way there, barely able to breathe, something grabs your leg. The corpse that you attempted to resuscitate has awakened. And it's pulling you back towards it. All right, cool. Iris and Yolanda, you're up. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Can't complain so far.
Pretty good, right? So where are y'all going? What y'all doing?
I believe we were going to the medical wing.
Alrighty. The two of you head towards the medical wing. Notably, as you approach, the medical wing seems better than the other places. A lot of the other buildings are collapsed, charred, fire, you name it. This building seems relatively okay. You approach the door. What would you like to do?
Is there any sound coming from the door? From behind the door?
Nope.
All right. Let's pop it open and go in.
You open the door. The medical wing is positioned like an airlock when you first enter it. You enter it into a small chamber. Do you guys both enter the chamber?
Yeah, we should probably stick together.
Yeah.
Unless there's like some obvious tiny cramped room. Because airlock, how big,
It's large enough to hold several people because it has to be big enough for like a gurney and everything.
Yeah, it's probably used to doing groups of people.
So you both enter. The door behind you locks for the sanitation and everything.
Mm.
The door ahead of you does not open.
I push the button on the other side to get it open.
You press the button. You hear a distinct sound denoting it's currently locked.
Interesting.
After a moment, the intercom begins buzzing, and a voice can be heard. Hello? Who are you two?
This is Yolanda Galanis, head medical officer of the SLF.
Yolanda, medical officer. Are you okay? Your friend, or are both of you all untouched?
Yeah.
Good. No,
At
no,
least for the last few
no
years, last I
symptoms.
checked.
No. Your breathing is okay. Heart rate is normal, not slowed or anything. Yes.
Normalist has been in a while, I think. Yeah.
It's about as good as it will be at my age.
All right, all right. I'll buzz you all in. You hear a buzzing noise as the door in front of you opens. On the other side is a small medical wing. However, the chairs, the chairs that you would typically see in like a waiting room are stacked right next to the door, as if someone just moved them all to make way for you all. Inside of the room are 4 people, as far as you can see. 4 people. One of which, Yolanda, you recognize. The one you recognize is Paulette Lenta, standing strong amongst the 4. The second is a younger, mid-20s soldier. He completely, he looks like a soldier dude. He seems to be close to Paulette as he's standing watch over her. The third is a small, not quite a child, but definitely with a younger build, Saturnian boy. The last and 4th person here is someone with a more feminine frame. Bandages covering most of their body, including most of their face. She looks at you. Yolanda.
Yolanda immediately walks up to her.
Yolanda.
Can I immediately tell who it is?
Yes.
I have to assume it's Dominique.
Yes. Even through the raspy, charred voice, you could still tell exactly who it was. Notably, her body, what little of her skin you can see through the bandages is charred and almost blackened from the how awful the burns are. Her right arm isn't gone, but it's melted into her torso, unable to move.
Jesus Christ. What the hell happened here?
Dominique, you can lie down. I'll take care of this. The small boy answers, ushering Dominique to a nearby chair. So you saw everything that happened outside, huh?
I can see the remains of what's happened outside. What the hell happened there?
Paulette speaks up. Well, how do I put this? Shit's fucked, Yolanda. Shit's really fucked, Yolandi.
You don't say.
I can sense some hostility in the voice. Yeah, shit's fucked. What brings you guys here, Yolanda? I assume all your friends are here with you. Where's that little German boy? This one over here, our little doctor here, won't shut up about him.
Tyon is aboard the ship. Our other party members are searching for any amount of survivors.
Notably,
What?
the Saturnian boy's tail begins wagging.
What the hell happened, Paulette Lenta?
So do you want the bad news or the bad news?
I'm in no mood for games right now.
What did you mean by trouble breathing? Like, that seems like a place to start, right?
So, you know those brain worms that I kind of infected everybody with here?
Mm-hmm.
So, how do I put this?
Bluntly and curtly.
Sure. So they have an expiration date. And that expiration date has started passing for most of the people on the base.
So you're saying your brainworm idea was a shit fuck idea?
I mean,
I'm not saying it was a shit fuck idea.
I'll own up to my own. I'll own up to it. Yes, it was a short-sighted plan. It was certainly a short-sighted plan, but what can you do?
There aren't words to describe how much I want to strangle you right now.
She holds up her hands in protest. Do what you will to me, Yolanda. I've been nothing but cordial to you all.
Eh.
I've
Just
been
in the
nothing.
distance, you hear over at intercom.
I've been nothing but cordial to you all, so I will give it to you straight. All of those that I infected, the brain worms. Kid, can you explain it? I'm awful at all this science stuff. Yeah.
Why were you playing with science?
So the brain worms that Ms. Paulette ended up using to take control of most of the base, these brain worms effectively worked by burrowing into specific parts of the brain, allowing for telepathic communication with the host. Using that telepathic communication, the host parasite was able to send commands to all subservient parasites, allowing them to take control of the host's brain temporarily and enact certain requests. However, as the larva matures, it begins to devour more and more of the host's brain, causing irreverence, not the right word, erratic behavior. It's we most notably know how to see it or see the symptoms of that progression primarily because it starts burrowing into the part of the brain that regulates the heart and the organs. So the first thing that most people notice is an inability to breathe due to improper blood flow. Because the heart is slowing down to a point that's almost unsustainable, putting the host into a form of coma coma, so to speak, until the brain parasite burrows further into the motor functions. Was that simple enough for everyone?
Thank you, child, for explaining.
Mallow. The name's Mallow.
Thank you, Dr. Mallow. And what happens after that?
Paulette
Has-
pipes back up. So after the coma stage, comes the erratic stage. So you know how parasites like to procreate, right?
Indeed.
So they cause the host to seek out new hosts to transfer its larva to.
And let me just ask this. Is this more of a Resident Evil 4 Las Plagas situation or a Last of Us fungal brain zombie infestation?
I have no idea what you mean, says Mallow. Move over, little one.
Well, I understand you not. I understand you not knowing what Resident Evil is, but The Last of Us that's continued for at least 200 years, being remade.
I was about to make that exact fucking joke. God damn it.
We will never not take an opportunity to shit on The Last of Us.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that game and fuck Naughty Dog.
Paulette pipes up once more. I am actually familiar with that IP, but it kind of sucks. So let's move on. At least from my understanding, it's I. So all of the people I infected are eventually going to turn into rabid monsters that try to kill all of us.
Including yourself.
No.
Is there something we should know about? Are you not infested?
Infested is a dirty word. No.
Infected, infested, mutated. What the hell do you want me to call it?
My apologies, Yolanda, but I was never infected with any parasite.
It sure seemed like the commands you gave out to those infested, they seem to really like to listen to that. So, either you were keeping a queen somewhere, or there's more to this that you're still not letting on.
Oh no. I've told you everything. I'm just that confident in my speech, and they're all afraid of me, so they just listen to me.
And everyone here believed this and trusted that, and is keeping the head queen locked in here with them intentionally?
I checked out Ms. Paulette myself. She has no sign of any parasite within her brain or otherwise.
And you wouldn't say that if you were infected, right?
I can show you my brain scans. Yolanda, if you would like to actually, Yolanda, you being the medical officer, if you would like to check all of us just to be sure, by all means.
Sure. Do you have charts of somebody who is infested, so I have something to cross-reference?
Indeed. He walks you into into the office where several MRI scans are lining the various panels on the walls. All right. So see this one right here. This brain is that of an infected brain. As you can see, even through MRI and X-ray, you can see the parasite very clearly inside of the brain.
What does it look like?
It looks like a mind flayer parasite. It looks like a little shrimpy worm thingy.
I was fighting the urge to make a Baldur's Gate 3 joke, and it's just exactly what it is.
All right, and let's see the scans for everyone inside this room.
Well, you've already seen one of them.
Who did I see?
The one with the parasite.
Who's the one with the parasite?
Oh, that's Dominique.
Mm.
God.
Now,
Fucking damn it.
wait. Before you panic, the parasite is dead.
Panic is not the word I would use to describe.
So you've seen Dominique's current situation, yes? So Dominique is a very strong woman. She did this of her own volition. The official reports all said that she was trying to kill herself, but she set herself on fire in a bid to burn the parasite out. Because thanks to my research, we did find that the parasite cannot live in extreme heat. Granted, most of the time that extreme heat is from self-immolation or some other cause for setting yourself on fire, but it's kind of the only cure.
You couldn't get in there, you couldn't open up the brain and, I don't know, shoot it with a laser?
Their chief medical officer was out on the job. Of course they had to do it this way.
We had no other option. We've been cut off in terms of supplies, and given the nature of these parasites, it's entirely possible that any attempt to extract it would just cause it to burrow further in. Please understand, Yolanda.
I do understand. But self-immolation is not a solution.
I agree.
Lesser women, lesser individuals simply would not survive that. It's astonishing that Dominique did.
Indeed. It's very important. That is one of the major complications with it, aside from the fact that it obviously is setting yourself on fire and but one of the major complications of it is if the temperature doesn't rise high enough within the brain or within the skull, I guess is the more apt term, you'll be doing it all for nothing. If the internal temperature of the brain doesn't reach a certain level, the parasite won't die off and will instead just recede into a form of hibernation.
Supposing there's no way that we could I don't know. I'm just thinking outside the box, but no way to like directly microwave it instead.
If we had access to that kind of machinery, sure.
Well, to talk to Tobias when we get back.
Should probably let them know.
Communications are still down.
Yes, given the various EMP systems throughout the base, all communications have been shut down. Morse code was the most I was able to get through, but even that was incredibly spotty at times.
Paulette,
Yes, Yolanda.
how many people on this base were infected?
She kind of like looks up in the sky with her eyes, almost as if to like count all of them. Well, most of them. I didn't touch the medical staff just in case something went awry like this situation. And outside of that, though, it was kind of everybody, including some of the people on your ship. Including you, Yolanda.
Yeah, but we were able to cure that instantly, weren't we?
K-111 is dead and no longer a threat. My parasite is gone.
Oh? Well, how on earth did you get rid of it then? Pray tell.
Fell into
Indeed.
Jupiter's void.
Wait. You're telling me you're crazy enough that you went into the Jupiter's void to kill your parasite?
Wasn't the
Well-
reason, but that was the result.
Not so much by choice. Archer's Ariel had a machine that was powered by Jupiter's void. It had a reaction, exploded, and took all of us with it. Remember that entire year that I was supposedly dead?
Indeed.
Yep, well, that was me. Gone in another dimension for a couple days. It turns out it was a year over here. But somehow I don't think we only managed to get back to this dimension through sheer circumstances. That is not an option for anyone who is still alive on this godforsaken base at this point. Were there any other people in our team that you infected?
Well, Noah. But he knew all about that. He was my sleeper agent for the longest time. I had to make sure to keep tabs on you all. Other than that, I think that was everybody.
Question: was Noah the one that went with us into the Jupiter's void?
No, it was
No.
Mio.
That was Mio. Okay, I always lose track of which one got stabbed by Hobo.
I only remember it because Mio got stabbed. I remember
Yeah.
making that thumbnail because I actually just got a PNG of Mio from Xenoblade 3. One of my best thumbnails, if I do say so myself.
She got the London experience.
Mm-hmm.
Got the London experience. uh,
All righty.
Are there any other bombshells that we need to unload now? It's perfect time for that.
Paulette kind of ponders it for a second. Well, I did rig all of our mobile suits to detonate, which they all already have. Granted, they wouldn't have been much use for us anyway, given the EMPs strewn across the base.
Where are the EMPs coming from anyway?
So our headquarters is positioned with several EMP generators around the base. In the event of an emergency, they are activated to prevent any CFO shenanigans from attacking the base. They're also, of course, designed to prevent any internal struggles from breaking out. Say, for example, a mobile suit pilot with a, crazy brain parasite bent on killing everyone in the base.
So, I'm thinking. Here's what we're going to have to do. This base is a lost cause.
Tell me about it.
She gives Paulette the stank eye.
Paulette deserves the stank eye at this point.
Space is a lost cause. Everyone in this room, we are going to escort back to our ship. And then we're going to try to find any and all survivors. Bring them back to the ship, contained. And then try to see if we can develop something to get rid of these parasites.
I have an odd question. How's the bar?
You'll find out in a moment.
Yeah, you're next.
Look,
I saved that one for last on purpose.
God damn it. This
Oh,
Leah
my
is just
Wamu.
getting fucked up in the
Continue.
bar. Am I gonna have to start drinking in real life? I mean, I could do that. Hold on, give me a minute.
Mallow does pipe up. Yolanda, I'm sorry to say, but anyone who's reached that stage is kind of lost to us at this point. So the way the parasite advances is it begins hollowing out parts of the brain, specifically targeting the parts that govern self-motor control and etc., and then replacing it with its own flesh, taking control of it, hijacking it. So even if we were to remove the parasites or kill them with any method, even those similar to Dominique's here, the resulting person would be effectively brain dead. I did take the Hippocratic Oath and all that, but I think it might be better to just put them all down.
This is not how I was expecting today to go.
Yeah, well, this has been our last few weeks.
And whose fault is that? Remind me, Paulette.
Sketchy dude I met on Venus.
God fucking damn it. Of course it's Venus.
What? Are you saying the CFO had something to do with this?
Are you saying? Are you asking if the CFO would intentionally give you a dangerous and destructive item eh, to sabotage their enemies from the inside?
God.
Well,
Fucking
shit. If you
damn it.
talk about it that way, I didn't think of that.
Paulette,
Yeah.
you've met yourself, right?
Why, yes, actually, Yolanda.
Imagine yourself. Now imagine her being 500 times cuntier and more condescending.
How that Lady
Congratulations, that's a
K1
CFO
died for her
commander.
to live. Great.
Pearl Rennick is, I'd say, the scum of the earth, but she's the scum of the solar system. She would do anything and everything to get her way, or if she just finds it funny.
Fair enough. I have learned my lesson not to buy bioweapons on a shady alley on Venus. My apologies. She holds her hands up as if to, like, exacerbate her apology. I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
The urge to strangle you has only increased. God.
Boy, leaving the system to the black hole has never felt like more of an option than it does right now.
Is there even anyone on Earth at this point?
I mean,
With how much it's been glassed, with how much shit happened here, is there anyone anywhere on Earth that hasn't been touched by glassing, tidal waves from the destruction of the moon, your stupid ass?
I mean, you guys made your own country, right? What did you end up calling that? Like, Ortstell or something?
No,
No.
no.
No, I
Why
thought we
would you
did.
call
I
it
thought we-
something cringe like that?
Oh, yeah.
Love you, Jade.
Uh-huh.
Words are hard.
All right. I guess here's what's going to happen then. We're taking you all to the ship. We're gonna destroy any infested here, and then we're leaving this place to burn down. Sound good? Any objections?
You're the boss. I'm just the muscle.
All right. And with that, we move to the bar with Leophotia. Leo, you approach the entrance to the bar. Half the building has collapsed in on itself, but the front mostly is still standing. Notably, you don't see anyone outside. Leo, you're muted.
I'm so sorry. Continue.
Oh no, I was asking you. So you were
They
at the
were
front
actively
of the
speaking to you.
bar.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm at the bar. I'm so sorry. I was distracted by something in the background. Please go again.
So you've approached the bar. What would you like
Right.
to do?
I would like to enter the bar.
Rad. You enter the bar. Like I stated, part of the building has been destroyed. But upon entering, you
Uh-huh.
do see the actual bar. On top of that, you see about 24 people just standing idly amongst the room.
Okay.
None of them
Are
react
are
to
they
you
like
entering.
okay? Okay. Are they
It's
just standing
dead
there like
quiet inside.
statues or
Yes.
uh-huh. Is there any alcohol in this room?
I mean, there is a bar. Most of the glasses are all
Okay.
shattered and broken, alcohol lining the ground.
Okay. Is there any intact cups?
There is.
Cool. I'm gonna start drinking. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna start drinking. I'm gonna get my rocket launcher ready. That's on my back.
You sit down at the
I also have a
bar.
shotgun written down. Yeah, I have a
Reach.
shotgun written down. I'm a ready shotgun.
You reach over the bar and make yourself a drink with what little is left.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You're left alone for a few minutes. Before you notice, the bar goer is slowly turning to face you.
How many are in this bar?
About 24, so it's about 24.
Mm. Can I do any sort of roll to determine how many of these fuckers I'm either A, gonna have to kill, or B, how fast I'm gonna have to run to get the fuck out of this bar?
Roll me insight.
Aha. Let me make sure I have my sheet up because it's been a minute.
Are you okay?
Bro, it's been like 2 hours. I haven't had to look at anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's been 2 hours. You should have had your sheet up 2 hours ago. I don't know what
Very
you're
true.
talking about.
Insight is a +6. Got it. Cool. Look, everything's cooked. That's a 16 +6, so 22.
You're able to ascertain that the mood in here is very, not good. The fact that all of these people are just looking at you and they all look sickly.
Can I do an imitate? Like, can I imitate them? Like, intimidate. Say, hey, if I have to kill everybody in this fucking bar, I will, and just caress the rocket launcher on my back.
You do say that. No one in that room reacts.
Even if I roll, fuck, that's crazy.
They all start taking steps closer to you.
Don't make me call the Gundam.
They continue walking closer.
Can I call the Gundam?
You mean the Gundams that are
Have
all
you-
fucking EMP'd?
Have you not been
it's
paying
still a
attention at
meteorite
all
towards
for
the
the last?
No, I have. I can still send a meteorite hurtling towards the Earth. At this point, our Gundams are only worth as much.
Comms are down.
Can I pull out the shotgun?
All right.
Apparently, I'm going
Shotguns
WW2
don't work.
roll.
There was an EMP. Hmm.
Yeah, because apparently, gunpowder and flashbangs don't work.
I mean, if a GN reactor doesn't work.
I mean, this is about smokeless powder we're talking about. This shit works in space.
they all start lurching towards you at once. Two
I'm gonna cock the
dozen
shotgun
people.
once.
What's up?
I'm gonna load the shotgun.
They're already like on top of you, and you're just now loading it.
No. If they become within a 5 feet radius, I start shooting people.
So if they come within melee range, you're going to make a ranged attack.
Absolutely.
How I heard that sentence.
No, I'm killing people.
All right. If that's what you'd like to do, roll me to see if you hit.
Oh boy. I think I. What's their art? Actually, let me just ask you, Jade. What's their AC? Because I don't think I'm gonna miss.
Roll and find out.
Okay. Well, I have a plus 10 to hit. How many am I shooting at?
You're just firing in the general direction of the horde.
All of them. Okay. Well, that's a crit because I have mastery. That's a 16 and that's a 19. Because technically I can do 3 attacks in a turn, and then action surge for 6 more shots would be the entire clip technically as a shotgun, but that's not how D&D works, so you let me know when I stop firing.
What shotgun is this specifically?
I think there's only one shotgun in the book. Let me go look. The rule book is still loading. This is the normal handheld one. 1d10 plus dex, range, two-handed, 8 feet to 24 feet for personal use.
And has the cone attribute.
Okay.
It does have the cone attribute, so it hits all of them with one shot, since you said they were a horde.
You hit a couple of them, not all of them.
Okay. Well, one of them's a crit.
Yeah.
So do you want me to roll damage?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me damage.
Okay. Can you tell me what their AC is so I can correctly determine how many of them I hit technically?
You hit all of them.
All 3 times?
Yep.
I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna roll 3 times again. That hits 12.
That hits.
Okay. Interesting. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 70, 10.
Uh-huh.
Plus dex each time, so that's okay. Fuck. I'm getting lost in my own sauce. Four. 65 damage
All right.
to all of them.
Yep. They're
Are
still
they
coming.
alive?
And you gotta reload.
Technically no, because that's not how shotguns work apparently in D&D. It is their turn.
Oh, no. We're not in combat. They're still coming.
Okay. There is no reloading in D&D. How would you want me to do this?
As in, you're not going to be able to fire again immediately now.
I have a rocket launcher on my back.
How long does it take you to set up a rocket launcher that's on your back?
Actually, believe it or not,
it in this close quarters at point blank range because they're getting close. They're within melee range now.
Believe it or not, it's actually just a bonus action to pull the rocket launcher out. Can I do as a bonus action do an insight check?
Sure. Roll me
You shot
insight.
them with a rocket launcher. They're mad at you.
That's very fair, but I want to know if they're brain controlled or what's going on. Fucking 18.
Shit's fucked.
Alright, time to go look how much bazooka damage. Hold on. Does anybody have the handbook open? God damn it, hold on.
Now, mind you,
personal.
there are about 8 of them circling you at this point. All within melee
Okay, well,
range.
I'm gonna... Technically, I looked it up. Reloading a bazooka is only half an action. What does that mean? Oh, it's just normal swings. Okay. Apparently, I can fire this 3 times. Apparently, that's okay. Cool. Hey, yeah, no, I'm gonna fire this rocket launcher 3 times, I guess. Does a 11 hit?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage on that.
That's a crit.
Yeah.
That's okay. So yeah, okay. So that's 4D. No, 2D12, 4D12 because of crit. Like 6 die. No, 8 die. That's 8D12s. Oh, I can't actually roll that, so I have to roll this and then 2 more. Take. Holy shit. 70 damage?
So Leo takes 70 damage.
Okay. That's fine.
All
This
right.
is Leo. Actually, his health is actually high as fuck. Yes.
All right, cool. You point blank blew yourself up with a rocket launcher. So that's fun. Not once, but 3 times.
4. Oh yeah, 3, sorry. 1 was a crit.
And now you're out of
He has
ammo.
92 health. No, actually.
So they're going to
I have
start...
ammo written down.
All right, cool. So now they're going to get attacks on you.
Okay. Shit's fucked. Got it.
That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That is a 13 to hit.
Okay.
That is a 23 to hit.
That misses.
That is a 13 to hit.
No.
That is a nat 1. That is a nat 1.
No.
That is a 26 to hit.
Yes.
That one doesn't hit. That one hits. That one hits. That one doesn't hit. That one hits. That one does not hit. That one doesn't hit. Does a 22 hit?
No. 25.
Cool. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. That one doesn't hit.
None of them are gaining advantage on me,
You have
right? Because it doesn't work.
That is 5 of them have hit.
You have a 25 AC in your base form?
Yes, sir.
Elaborate.
Leo is fucking cracked. Let me break it down for you.
That is what I mean by elaborate. Yes.
I took some feats that allow disadvantage on pack tactics. Let me go to my sheet because I wrote it down because this shit was crazy when I read it. Where the fuck is my sheet? Of course, it's in the back. Let me see. Improvised training, I think, was the one. But I could be wrong.
That's not it.
It's probably not it, yeah. It's something about shielding. Where the fuck is it?
Yeah, it's not the
Oh,
disadvantage thing that I'm questioning. It's
It doesn't.
literally
It doesn't help that my. It doesn't help that my character says level 15 when we're 16. That's good.
It's not the disadvantage I'm questioning. It's the 25 evasion that I'm questioning.
It was something about my evasion, which is maxed, and then armor class, and then my evasion. Something about that, where it all stacks together. Oh, you know what? This is mobile suit. Oh no, I'm dead.
There it is.
Never mind.
There it is. You said 25
Is
AC, and we're like, we're in base people form. Your AC should not be above a 20.
Yeah,
And that's if you're
no,
kitted out
I'm
in
dead.
like heavy armor.
Yeah, just so you know, Leo's probably dead. Actually, never mind, Jade. My bad.
All right, cool.
I'm glad I
Cool,
showed up
I
at the
no
right
longer
time
have
on that.
characters. Yeah.
So what's your
I'm
actual
dead.
evasion? It should be on your first page.
18.
18. Okay, that's more reasonable.
Slightly less than 25.
So, Skittle the raccoon is no longer in game.
So,
Yeah, apparently, yeah, Skittle the raccoon is no longer a part of D&D campaign. I don't know what's going on.
Leo falls unconscious.
Okay.
All right, back to Augie.
Mhm.
You are
That's
not
my
dead.
contribution to D&D.
You are not dead, Leo. As you were preparing to leave, you hear a scream from down below. Notably Noah.
I'm hauling ass downstairs.
Do you
I
do
was already heading that
the
way.
Terminator thing where you just like jump down the fucking like stairwell all the way to the bottom kind of thing?
No, I'll still take fall damage. I'll just go down the stairs as quick as I can.
Fair enough. All right. You make your way down, and then from there, you make yourself to the 3rd floor where you heard the sound come from. Before you is a large hulking man holding Noah upside down by the ankle.
Shotgun.
Alrighty.
No questions asked. If he's that big, he's an easy target.
Roll to see if you hit.
18 to hit.
That hits.
That's 8 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And I do have a second attack. So let's go ahead and fire that off too. Can I take his... It's kind of a silly question. Can I aim for his arm at disadvantage?
Sure.
Somehow that's still better than my first roll. 20 to hit.
That hits.
All right. Uh, 9 points of damage.
Alrighty. He releases the grip on Noah. Noah, you fall to the ground. Still barely able to breathe, but it has begun to alleviate slightly.
That's my turn. I assume we're rolling initiative now.
Yes, we are.
So I did not hesitate on that shit.
Except we're not.
Yeah, go for it. You rolled
We're
well.
not? Okay.
No. After the monster fall or drops Noah, it staggers back slightly before jumping out the window. Noah now firmly on the ground. You two find yourself in the dark third floor.
Not
And
dark. Mobile lights.
Mobile lights. You see now outside as an explosion goes off. Several explosions go off from inside of the bar. The building itself crumbles in front of your eyes.
If that idiot isn't fucking dead, I will kill him myself. Noah, can you walk? Are you okay? Can I look
No.
over Noah real quick and see if he's okay?
You look to Noah, kind of just now barely able to get themselves off the ground. They look markedly very pale.
I'll go ahead and cast a liquid bandage on Noah. See if that helps him at all.
All right.
So just a little first level heal.
Notably, Noah, with that spell, your breathing becomes a lot less labored. You can feel oxygen filling your body once again. You can still feel that tightness in your chest a little bit. You can feel that numbness in your extremities, but it's certainly better than it was just a few moments ago.
9
Thanks,
points of
Sebastian.
healing if it matters.
I think I contracted a disease. I can barely breathe.
Great. All right. I'll carry you then if you can't fucking move that well.
Thank you, my knight in shining armor.
I will kill you next. I'll hoist Noah up over my Terminator shoulders.
Alrighty, and you guys make your way down.
Yep. What about my
for-
other passenger? Are they following in tow, or did I lose them when I ran downstairs?
As you exit the room to the stairwell, they have now met you there. It took them a lot longer to get down the steps than it took you. Are you guys going to make your way outside then?
Yep.
Alrighty. Yolanda and team. Yolanda and Iris, what are you guys doing?
We're now at this point exiting the medical wing to try to start escorting the survivors back to the ship.
Yeah,
What
prepped
ship?
everyone for travel, and then at the very least, we can get them back to our mobile suits. 'Cause EMP should reboot eventually, right? Like,
According to Paulette, the EMPs are set to stay active until their manual resets have been activated. There are 3 EMP generators throughout the base. They'll have to be manually shut down in order to deactivate the jamming signals.
well, if comms are down, we at the very least need to meet up with people enough to split them up. Because if Yolanda and I each try and go get one, that's going to be even more of a nightmare. So,
Hopefully one of them was in the bar.
at the very least, towards the mobile suits lets us try and regroup. But
Yeah.
this group's only prepped for travel at some level. Because, like, I don't know if we're going to be able to move, like, you know, some people very far. And if we could at the very least get my mobile suit up and running, everything from there should be easy. Probably. Like, obviously, ideally, if we can get all of them up, but if I can at least get mine up, we could probably just get out of here.
Alrighty. So
That's kind of my thinking.
you all exit the medical wing. As you guys are exiting the medical wing, you can see Tobias in his glistening metal form, accompanied by Noah and one bandaged someone or other, exiting the central building. Allowing you to
Call out
reconvene.
to them, gesture for them to stay spread out.
You can see I'm actively carrying Noah, so that's going to be hard.
So you guys don't want to meet up?
Well, no, like, still group up as much as we can, but more of just make sure we're, like, social distanced, you know?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I see you guys found survivors. Paulette, we can have a conversation later. Found
Tobias.
one survivor. Found 2 survivors. This one seems to be okay. The other one straight up fucking hostile.
Are any of you having trouble breathing?
Yeah.
Goody, it started to begin in him.
She did say he was already pre-infected, so...
Are you
What do you
infected
mean?
again?
Oh, wait, was he cured?
He never wasn't cured.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Or no, I misspoke. He never got cured. He's always
yeah.
had it.
Yeah, so he wasn't infected. Yeah, he got it. Yeah, so that's not a surprise, but really unfortunate.
Couldn't have come at a worse time. Tobias, so, long story short, do you know Last of Us, The Last of Us?
Oh God, are they making another one?
Yeah, it's on this
Because we've
planet.
had part 1 released like 600 times, and I don't think I can handle that shit again.
Yes, they're remaking it inside of Noah as we speak.
Oh God, the remake, remastered, remake, mastered. Fuck.
So it turns out that the only way to get rid of the parasite inside of his brain is through extreme heat.
How extreme?
I see you have somebody bandaged over there, and Dominique over here is bandaged. Self-immolation levels of heat.
Damn, sucks to suck.
Is it possible that you would be able to construct a condensed microwave to target these parasites?
I have kind of a dumb idea, if not.
Jade, can I make an engineering roll to see if this idea is even feasible?
Go ahead.
Okay, all right, that's a roll. I keep forgetting engineering is not actually a check in this. It'd be computer use or repair, and that doesn't matter because it's the same thing for me. 21.
No.
Yeah, I came to the same conclusion, but I wanted to roll it.
So I've got an idea, though. I've got an idea. So you know those little floaty, bitsy things that some mobile suits have?
Funnels.
Those. Okay, so you know how people kind of like control them, like, you know, like with their brain, kinda?
New types.
What if we made like smaller ones of those for like human-sized usage, so we could do precision surgery without getting our hands in there?
Does that sound like it would work, Dr. Malo?
So you want to take Gund bits and inject them into the human skull.
Well, no, on a smaller level to use them for like laser surgery, because they'd be superheated.
That's a smarter idea than the microwave thing. I will admit that.
That would be a great idea. If it were possible to make them that small.
Jade, is it possible for me to make them that small? I have the technology back on my planet.
I would need you to do a intelligence check on your planet. You wouldn't be able to do it right now.
Okay, problems for later.
Let me play Sage from Final Fantasy XIV, okay?
I don't know why that got me so bad.
So, everyone's kind of gathered. You guys do all collectively from your current location see the steaming hunk of rubble that used to be the bar. It is now in flames.
Was there a mobile suit over in that direction? Did it explode? You
That was the direction Leo went, and he had his rocket launcher with him. I'm just gonna put 2 and 2 together and assume that's his fault.
Was there by chance an EMP reset in there? Like, is this to our benefit at least?
No. Paulette pipes up. There was not. The locations of the EMP generators. One is on the western edge of the base. One is inside of the hangars, and the other one is inside of the command wing.
I was just in there. All right.
You wouldn't have found it on your own.
I could still have leveled the building.
It's not in the building.
I could still have dropped the building on top of it.
It is, in fact, under the building. You got that much right, at least.
Okay, I'll go back and level the building.
How?
That sounds like a me problem. Let's see. How can I do this without Gundam parts? How can I do this without Gundam parts? I seem to remember we had an explosives kit for a while, but I don't know where that went. Okay, I don't have the means to do that. All right, I do. We do have the means to do that, actually. I'm going to go to the bar. I know Leo had a rocket launcher. So we're going to the bar.
I mean, our explosives expert is a good choice to consult.
All right. So you guys is everyone just collectively heading down to the bar, or?
I guess we could go look into the other one. Right?
Like,
Well,
let's go to the...
who's working evacuating the other folk? Because we can't leave Noah to it. He's reinfected, double infected. Something.
Advanced infected.
Advanced infected. Super infected.
I can escort all the survivors out.
If we can keep them moving at least towards where our Gundams landed, so it'll be easier to get off base unless they've got their own ship here or something like that. Stowed away somewhere. All secured.
Well, Paulette?
I can take them all to your mobile suits and keep everyone safe for the time being.
Okay, that's the plan.
Alrighty.
Plan.
So you guys have the plan. With that, we are gonna take a quick BRB. And then we will figure out what we're doing next, shall we?
Yeah, if you could
Sure.
just give us the locations of those that we have to go look into.
Yeah. I'll have all those ready for you once we get back to the from the BRB. Alrighty. And we have returned. We're here. Skittle fixed his mic. So yeah.
Hi, everyone.
So where we last left off, you guys were heading to go check on Skittle, was it? Or were you guys just going for the EMPs?
Yes.
Good answer. Good answer.
I was going to the bar to loot Leo's body.
As a 4-stack, I think we go check on Leo, and then I think you guys go to destroy whatever, however you're gonna do that. And then we go over to the other one that Paulette told us existed and its location.
All right. So then, you guys make your way downtown, walking fast, bases passed, you know.
Dude,
Yeah, homebound. I got you. What did it do?
So you guys make it down to the bar, or what's left of it, and you just see flaming rubble and wood and stone.
Start rifling through, see if Leo's alive. I highly doubt it, but let's see if Leo's alive.
Rustling through. God. Rustling through, I'm gonna need you to roll me investigation.
I am really good at those.
I'm unconscious.
27.
Cool. So you're able to piece together where each of the parts come from as you excavate. And after a few moments, you find a body. Just a standard soldier. They're long dead. You keep looking, and after about 20, 30 minutes of moving rubble with the help of your friends, you find Leo. His body is still warm to the touch, but he is currently unconscious.
Liquid bandage. Let's see if I can get him up.
Liquid bandage applies, and Leo slowly opens his eyes.
Hot potato, hot potato. Wow, what happened?
You
looks
blew
like
up the
somebody
bar that you were
detonated.
really intent on going to.
Yeah.
I might, dude. I didn't even get to drink my drink.
Probably for the better. This place is mad fucked, and I don't know why the fuck you went there in the first place. Anyway, we need your rocket launcher.
Do I have my rocket launcher? Is it gone?
You have your rocket launcher. As you get up and try to swing your rocket launcher around, you almost feel winded.
Uh-huh.
You feel distinctly very tired. That's all. What else would you guys like to do now?
I mean, we have what we came here for. Let's go blow up that big fucking building and drop it on top of some shit. Hopefully break an EMP generator.
Well, luckily the central building is just a hop, skip, and a jump away. You honestly could probably fire the rocket launcher from here and hit the building with no problem.
I'm just
I would
gonna
like to
hand
be
it
a
off.
little more thorough than that. I would actually like to take a couple of your rockets, if you have any left, and see if I can't rig a large-scale explosive. So that just in case the explosion doesn't take the thing out, the building collapsing on top of it will.
All right. Sure. That's definitely in the ability of your wheelhouse. I am gonna need you
I
to
have
run
4,000
me.
people in my head. I have to figure out what is it in my wheelhouse.
I'm gonna need you to run me computer use, please.
A lot.
All right.
25 without extra bullshit.
You successfully find out a way to make a nuclear warhead with just a bunch of rocket launcher shells.
Nuclear? Wait. Wait. I feel like we skipped some levels. I just wanted high yield. I didn't want the mother of all bombs.
Too bad. You got it.
I mean, I'll survive it, but goddamn. If K1 was here, he'd survive it too.
It's a smaller nuclear warhead. You guys would survive it.
Okay, I'll go wire this thing, and then we can shoot at it from a distance with another rocket for funsies. I mean, the best remote detonator for an explosive is another explosive, right? We've all played enough Barrel Mancy to to see that happen.
What?
Is my Discord messing up? Because I don't hear anybody.
No, you're good.
No.
Good.
Okay.
Alrighty, so you plant the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
You prepare to murder everybody, and you fire. Once everyone has gotten sufficiently far away.
Yep.
Boom. The bomb detonates. A blinding flash of light sweeps past the entire base. As the light dissipates, you look in awe as the entire building that existed in front of you has been vaporized.
Glad I emptied that hard drive first. Probably won't matter. Glad I did it anyway. Who's next? I did my job.
That you did? I guess that'll be. I guess that'll be Yolanda and friends.
Yeah, let's go solve the other one.
Alrighty. So the next EMP generator is on the outer edge of the base, right past the Commerce District, or what's left of it.
We should probably make sure we go a little wide of that one.
Entering the Commerce District, you see what remains of the general store, the very upsetting building, restaurant, amongst other places as well. According to Paulette's coordinates, the EMP generator should be behind the diner.
Okay.
Heading towards the EMP generator, I assume.
Yeah, let's make our way over there carefully. Like, you know, try and make sure we take a bit of a wide path to be safe.
As you approach, you can see people lining the streets. Some exiting some of the buildings. And as soon as they do, they catch a glimpse of you. And just stand and stare.
Well, all right. They stand and they stare.
As you continue forward, wrapping around the main diner, you find a large mechanical device connected to a large tower, seemingly the EMP generator. What would you like to do? There is a console at the base of it.
I mean, this place is fucked. This place is dead. There's no need to keep it intact. So,
I mean, did she give us, like, shutdown codes or anything like that? If it's just this easily in the open, or... If not, I can try and computer use it. If not, we can just knock it out.
She did not give you any form of code or anything.
all right. You got anything then, Iris?
I can... Like, is there anything to interface with or interact with anywhere on it?
Yeah, there is like a computer console at the base of it for you to be able to, generally
Yeah, that's
use
what I
on the
figured.
device.
Alright, into it I go. Let's, try and bring it up, try and get into it, try and reset it.
Activating the device, you're prompted with several questions, a bunch of information, and a bunch of requests for various access codes. Roll me computer use.
Natural 20 with plus 11 on it.
You accidentally hit like one button, it turns off the entire machine. It's like it was just a kill code. You press a button and the thing explodes.
I just pushed the off button.
What's the kill code on the EMP? 1. What's the rest of it? No, that's it.
She just cats
That's
on a
stupid.
keyboard.
That's the code I have on my luggage.
That is unironically like the methodical approach. She's like, all right, let's just start hacking into this. 1, enter. Okay, we're in.
Believe that worked.
Let's get out of here then.
Let's.
As you wrap back around the building to get into the courtyard of the Commerce District, the people lining the streets have almost tripled. Again, they just stand and watch you all. As you advance back towards the rest of the party,
Yeah, just make whatever good time we can. Get out of here.
as you begin making your way that way, they begin to follow at quite a bit of a distance, but they are following.
Oh,
Hopefully they've knocked out their stuff. We gotta get out of here.
On the flip side, the other party who went towards the hangar to take that one down. Notably, the coordinates that were given to you by Paulette did state this is inside of the hangar, the core of the hangar bay, most of which has been completely destroyed.
Who's on this team? Or I guess it would just be yeah, that's gonna be me and Leo again, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So that's
You
the
mean
first one that
Shaggy and
takes us a
Scooby?
minute.
Well, no, it'd be. I guess if you took your explosive parts and ran off and did your bit, Leo would have to do this bit solo if Noah was out of the picture.
That makes sense. All right, Leo, go break shit.
That's
You're gonna
I
send the
don't.
guy who almost
that-
killed himself off on his own? All right.
You know, I'm not K1. I don't know what you expect, but like, I went to a bar because logically it made sense. I don't know what we're doing anymore.
So as it stands right
It's-
now, did any of the other characters explain what the hell is going on to Leo, or did you guys just like,
No.
all right, we're gonna go
No.
destroy the thingy, split up?
Yeah,
teams.
nobody explained
We
shit.
revived
They
him,
said,
we-
"Hey," they went like this. They went, "Good morning. Here, give me your rocket launcher." I went, "Okay." As-
We gotta go turn off the EMPs.
Oh, I gave up trying to explain shit to Leo when we landed in a hellscape and he decided to go to a fucking bar.
Okay, at the very least,
Everywhere is a hellscape.
I understand futility when I come across it.
We went from a hellscape to a hellscape. What do you want? We're in Doom. We're in Doom Eternal. What do you want me to say? I don't know what's going on.
Listen, we're trying to turn this hellscape into a barren landscape, okay? So basically the same, just on fire.
Yeah, there's too much stuff currently. We want less stuff.
Why don't we just talk to the person who destroyed the moon?
Because we're not
Our
trying to destroy
Gundams are
the
on this
planet.
moon.
We're trying to blow up 3 generators.
Oh,
All right,
well,
Leo, here's what's up.
Okay, thank you.
Here's,
Please.
Here's what's up. Here's what's up. You see that hangar over there?
Yeah.
Destroy it.
Or we can't
Okay.
leave.
Or we can't leave.
Our mobile suits aren't working. Do we have any C4?
You have a rocket launcher.
You took my rocket launcher.
Here is a rocket launcher.
Okay, thank you for giving me my
And
rocket
at this
launcher
point, we
back.
have taken this much time on this. I'm just going to come with you.
All right, let's go.
Because I can't trust you by yourself with a rocket launcher.
What do you mean? You did it.
I saw the bar from the 50th floor of that building. Fuck off.
By the way, I'm gonna action surge myself.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I think it's 2d10. No, I think it's more.
Okay, that's you're thinking of second wind. That's not action.
Second wind. Right, sorry.
Yeah, and it is a D10 plus your fighter level. It may be higher now. I don't
It's
fucking
much-
know.
I'm just gonna roll 3 F. That's not great. That's not great.
I don't know where you got 3d8 from. That's not
Oh,
at
that
all
is
what I said.
Is it a D10? God damn it. I'm not looking
is.
at the fucking book.
One
This is why I don't
D10 plus your fighter level.
This is why I play wizards, bro. Wizards are easier.
Like
Wizards
how
are
they
easier
are.
than fighter.
Fighter is literally the I attack
It's-
3
believe it or
times
not-
and end my
Believe it or
turn
not, it's
class.
actually easier to read wizards because you just have to memorize spells and not bullshit.
Roll the 1d10.
You get 3 abilities as a fighter. What do you mean?
You have a spell called Cure Light Wounds. It restores 1d10 plus your level in hit points.
Well, when you're a DM, you just gotta remember fucking effects. You don't have to remember all this other bullshit.
Oh my god.
All right.
Shut
Cool.
up.
All right. Cool.
Don't laugh at my pain. I run up to this fucking hangar. Come on, grab this
So,
man by the collar.
In the time it took Tobias and Leo to hash all this out, Iris and
It's
Yolanda
like
are
3
already
seconds.
back.
Oh, I have
It's
the
like
password.
3
You guys want me to
seconds.
just go turn it off? Like,
Sure. Fucking sure.
And mind you,
Shut up.
where is Noah in all of this?
That's a good question.
I assumed he was
Fine.
with the survivors.
no, we don't want him
We
with
left him
survivors.
with the survivors.
Dying quietly in the corner.
Thank you.
All right. So all 5 of you have now reconvened. Now that I keep wanting to say K111, Leo has been gotten his talking to,
There's a reason why you want to say K111. Let's be honest.
and
We
now
all-
K111
you
would
all
have
know
survived.
that there is only one EMP left on this base. You make your way towards the hangar bay.
I should probably be with the mobile suits in case the power comes back on immediately.
So are you going to split off?
I was gonna say, like, if we're sending the survivors that way, yes, party, no, yet party. Like, have somebody
Yes.
with mobile suits, and mine is the one that has the best travel.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. I agree.
I
with
will
the
be with the
sentiment.
survivors. The rest of the party, including probably Noah, can go off and shut the last one down.
I
Good plan. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
Show us what the party top 10 answers on the board.
We asked 100 married men
God damn it.
I hate
what would be your favorite
hate
way to die in the Gundam
everything.
franchise.
So let her forget her.
Blow myself up with a bazooka, Steve.
Blow yourself what? Anyway.
I can't make the joke that came into my head because I don't like making those jokes on your content.
Anywho, what's it's? The 4 of you decide to make your way down to the hangar. Approaching the hangar, this building is thrashed. Half of it is charred and decayed. The other half is glowing. On top of that, odd growths seem to be emanating from the central hub.
All right.
There is one entrance directly on the far end of the glowing sector of the hangar bay. What would we like to do?
What do these growths look like?
Corpses. Except melted into the wall.
Are there any mobile suits still docked in the hangar?
From
Actually, I'm going to expand my question. Are there any vehicles at all still in this hangar?
you can't see, it's a fully enclosed hangar bay.
I still have mobile lights active.
No, 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 no. Are you guys actually in? Did you guys actually step inside yet?
I was under the impression we were already inside. My mistake.
We are stepping inside.
Okay.
Once you enter, everything in here is fucked. You do see several in disrepair mobile suits. Again, those odd growths seem to be prevalent in here, coming out of the walls, the mobile suits, tables, etc. Almost as if someone died and just started melting there.
We left Earth to this bitch, and this is what. That's crazy.
The distinct smell of smoke permeates the air. A feeling of uneasiness wafts through the air along with the echoing sound of, you can't quite place it, but either moaning or chanting.
Very cool, very fun.
Immediately before you, most of the hangar bay has begun to collapse in on itself. So there are various pathways forward. Nothing quite as linear as you would hope, as parts of the ceiling, the mobile suits, the scaffolding, etc., have all started to crumble and decay and fall on top of each other. There is a pathway directly underneath one of the mobile suits, directly kind of more to your left. Otherwise, there is a fallen piece of scaffolding that will take you up to the main scaffolding to your right. Which way would you guys like to go?
Ooh. Does any particular way look more? Does any way look particularly more structurally sound?
The ground path, I'll call it, does seem more structurally sound. However, there are various mobile suits in various forms of decay in that path, as well as a lot more of this corruption, these growths.
Does anyone want to take the scaffolding path?
My HP is pretty low. I don't know about that. And have fun.
I'll go that way.
Which
Like,
way are you going?
Between all of us here, I'm probably most likely to survive if something goes south up there. So I'll take the scaffolding path.
Alrighty.
I guess everyone else will go the ground path.
Alrighty. You split up. Tobias takes the above ground while everyone else takes the ground path. You begin walking forward, making your way through the dense draperies of wires and these growths. Pushing aside various tubes and wires coming from the mobile suits as if they were organs spilling out. Around you, you hear that moaning, chanting sound, that haunting sound emanating as if it's almost coming from completely around you all. You can't quite place a location. As you progress deeper, the sounds get louder and louder until moments pass by as you turn a corner, passing underneath another large-scale Jaeger mobile suit. You see a congregation of people. About 12 or so people, all standing in a huddled group. I'm going to need you 3 to roll me a stealth, please, to see if you can get past them. Grumpy Granny.
I'm assuming 22 is pretty good.
Yeah. You should have named yourself Cyber Grannies.
You're the only one who gets that joke.
I'm sure I am.
Why do I know what that is? Hang on a second.
Please tell me you know what that is.
Why do I feel like that's a villain from like Super Babies or something?
No, or at least that's not what I'm referencing.
Okay, because that was a really stupid show.
Huh? So what is everyone's scores?
That's the 3 on the ground, right? It'd be
Yes.
yeah.
22. Leo, Noah, please roll stealth.
Yeah, I got you.
19.
Oh, fuck. Shit, that's not good. Actually, you know what? That's okay. It's a 16. Apparently, he is trained in stealth.
Alrighty. So let's see. All of you pass. So you're gravy there. You guys are able to sneak past the congregation without them noticing you. Pushing further through the jungle of wires and decrepit mobile suits. Tobias up above, you, as you progress towards the same direction on the scaffolding, you also see that congregation down below. Roll me stealth as well.
All right. I'll pull up what my stealth is here real quick. Oh boy. All right. What did I roll? Oh, that's not bad. Okay. I'll go ahead and pop a flash of genius on this just for safety. And we'll call that a 23.
All right, you pass. You're able to successfully sneak past the group. As you head further in, both teams meet in the center of the hangar, where the floor has caved in. The scaffolding also descending down into this same hole. within this sinkhole, so to speak, is almost the entire hole is caked in these growths. However, the coordinates Paulette has sent you do point below the hangar. Ugma, acrobatics check now.
Who? Sorry, you broke up there for a moment.
Tobias, acrobatics check now.
Acrobatics check. Oh boy. Let's flash a genius that. That's not good. That puts my total up to 17.
With a 17, the scaffolding you're on as you attempt to descend down to meet with your allies collapses under you.
Oh, good.
It collapses under your own weight as you plummet down into the pit down below. The rest of you witness this as Tobias is looking down at you guys down into the pit as he then tumbles down as one of the scaffolding collapses underneath him.
With my last breath, I blame Zoidberg.
Assuming you breathe. Does everyone else decide to descend with him?
How loud was that?
Hell yeah! I'll probably die from the fall, but hell yeah!
How loud was that collapsing scaffolding?
Quite loud.
About as loud as a collapsing scaffolding.
Maybe it's baby quiet. Yeah. Onwards we go.
Y'all descend to check on Tobias and to press further. Tobias, when you fall, you are able to kind of gracefully catch yourself, luckily.
It's all those gymnasts I have in my head.
Exactly. However, you do find yourself in a pitch black cavern. Your robots were deactivated to allow you to stealth more effectively, yes?
My what was deactivated?
Your robotic lights or whatever they're called.
My mobile lights?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cantrip. I can turn those on and off at will.
Okay. So again, it's pitch black down here. After a few moments of you collecting yourself, the rest of the party arrives, minus Iris, because Iris went to the mobile suits. I'm assuming you activate your mobile lights again.
Yep.
Now with the mobile lights active, and now that everyone's down here, you see a cavern, a large circular cavern underneath this base. Incredibly spacious and filled with over 100 people, all emitting that moaning, chanting sound. In the center, several large, imposing people, almost inhumanly massive, stand. Noah,
Out of curiosity, out of this group that I'm seeing, do I recognize one that looks like he's taking a shotgun blow to the arm recently?
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Noah, you
Noah.
feel your heart rate slow once again. Your breathing stifled. Whatever has drawn these people, these infected here, whatever's compelling them to be down here is now also compelling you. I would like a Constitution save.
That's an 11.
Did not pass. Your body begins to react on its own against your will. You begin stepping down into the pit amongst the other infected. Does anyone of the party stop him?
Noah, Noah, what the fuck are you doing? Noah. Oh, god damn it.
One of us. One of us.
Ooh. Ooh, boy. That's not good.
Notably, Noah, you feel your clothes begin to tighten. You begin to feel your clothes tightening around you with each step. For the rest of the party, you look in awe as Noah just begins getting larger, his body growing with each step. His skin slowly turning the same discolored gray of the rest of the larger infected in the center.
Okay, it might not be too late. There might be a chance to save him. But if things go any further south, we're gonna have to kill Noah.
No, I would like a drive check, please.
You just kill me now. 9.
Your willpower is not strong enough to overcome the infection eating away at your mind. You can feel yourself, your consciousness begin slipping. Your mind starting to drift to thoughts of the times before, to your loved ones, to Mio. Bless you, Ren.
Y'all didn't hear that.
I heard it.
No.
It's recorded. That's crazy.
What is the rest of the party doing?
Fuck all, I guess.
I
I'm
watched a
not
man
there.
fall.
I fell into a pit and Noah's walking into a fucking
To be
congregation
fair,
of
I
flesh.
also fell down a pit. I'm following that man right there.
We all convened to where you were. It was choppy over Discord, but Jade did say that.
Okay.
Man, that's crazy. There's a hole in the bottom of the hanger. There's a hole in the bottom of the hanger.
Feel free to do anything.
I don't know what to do.
Do I look like I have a sleep dart gun, trank gun?
Yes.
Look, when there's a solution, I solve it with gun. And if that doesn't work, I solve it with more gun. That is a hole. I can't fill it with bullets. I don't know what to do.
Just use more bullets.
There are.
Pulls rocket launcher out and aims down the hole.
I'm looking for the generator.
In the center is the generator. Or the EMP generator, yeah. That's kind of what this massive congregation are all centered around.
Man, if only there was like a ranged explosive combat-oriented solution to solve this problem.
If only.
If only. Everyone's just looking at Leo expectantly.
Noah, I'd like you to roll me a drive check.
Yeah.
The
Finally,
thoughts,
something useful.
your thoughts of Mio trickling through your head bring you to a sense of self-actualization. You begin to snap out of the fugue state. You feel yourself being compelled to the center, but you don't feel the need to continue walking. You feel as though your body is changing, but you can control it to a degree. Congratulations. As long as you have this beefy body, +3 to all of your strength checks.
I'd like to slap Leo across the back of the head and like, shoot the fucking generator, dick nips. And then I'm going to go grab Neo.
I
or
handed
Noah.
you the rocket launcher, diphead.
When? I handed that shit back
you
to you
took it
before
from
we
me.
went to the hangar.
We
Why
gave
did
it
you
back
do-
to you and said,
When
"Here,
I was
we'll get the other
unconscious?
one,"
That's
and you
crazy.
tantrumed.
Oh, you actually did? I thought
Yes!
I literally... Okay, cool. Then I'll shoot it, sure. I was actually confused. I thought I literally do not have it in my hands. That's my bad.
Why would I keep your weapon if I'm going with you? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I thought you guys took it off my unconscious body and just have it in your inventory.
I mean, we did, but for like 5 minutes, so I could make
Okay.
a bomb out of it.
Not
Not out
what
of
the
it, out
fuck?
of the rockets.
I have like 5 shots left.
Great. Don't miss.
All right, cool. Jade, do you want me to?
You're gonna from where you're at, the center of that congregation is a solid 300 units away.
Okay, I'll get 100 units away.
It's like this is a huge cavern.
Okay, I got 100 units away. Shoot that shit.
Mind you, there are over 100 zombies between you and that generator.
I see. The rocket launcher doesn't have range, boyos. I don't know what to say. Don't you have like drones and shit that can like fly me over there?
No. No, I do not.
Where'd you get that?
We have only ever used those drones in 0G. Not in
Okay.
full gravity.
Okay, use all of them to carry me.
My drones don't have 200 pounds of lift. And
Fuck,
that's being
bro.
generous.
Okay, well, do they have enough to carry a rocket launcher?
They have enough to carry maybe a rocket between two of them. And I can't take them out that far.
So we're cooked. Well,
Noah,
I don't know what to do.
One more drive check, please.
I'm at like an eighth of my health.
11.
You feel an aching in the back of your mind. You feel you feel a raw need for communion. Do you succumb to
haven't
it, or do you fight
disappeared.
against it?
I just don't hang out in the.
I fight against it.
I watch all of your streams. I just lurk in the background.
Skittle, who are you talking to?
Did I not mute? Fuck me.
No.
Bruh, my bad.
So you fight against it.
Theoretically.
A voice speaks to you in your mind. It fills you with ease. You feel at ease hearing this voice. It also makes you feel determined, but that's a different quantification. It asks, do you want control?
Yes.
What will you give for control?
Quick question.
Yes.
Leo has a shotgun, doesn't he?
Yes.
I want to cast
yeah,
liquid bandage and let's go clear a fucking path.
bro. We've done this earlier. They have more health than me. Each one of them has more health than me. I don't have that much ammo.
He also doesn't have
Boy,
that much
it'd be a
health.
fucking shame if we had 2 shotguns. Which we have. And healing spells.
I don't.
Which we
I
have.
don't- I think that's stupid. I don't think we'll make it.
What the fuck alternative do you see in front of you? Because you can either
Let me
use
ask
the
you
rocket
something.
launcher to blow them up, or we can go clear a path.
Let me ask you something. Did you see dead bodies when you got me?
No.
Cool.
Maybe.
You know how much damage I pumped into them when I was shooting them with 3 rockets and an entire clip of a shotgun?
So instead of doing literally anything, your solution is just stand here with our thumbs up our asses.
No, I'm saying what you're thinking of is an absolute suicide mission, and I'm an idiot.
K1 would have survived a suicide mission.
Yeah, well, guess what? I'm not K1, huh?
Noah Kevis, what do you give for control?
K1 would have said, fuck yeah, let's go.
I'll give my emotions.
Cook.
This power is feeble. To harness control, you must give your strongest feeling, your strongest part of yourself. What do you surrender?
Not my indifference. I'll surrender my love for Mia.
That will buy you 12 hours. As soon as the words fill your mind, your mind itself feels empty, devoid, as if you've lost something and you'll never get it back. But as soon as that feeling of loss hits you, that hole in your heart is filled with something else. A power. Do you reach out and take it?
Yes.
To everyone else, you guys have just been watching Noah stand there. But in that moment, during all of your bickering, Noah holds their hand out. And no sooner does Noah do such than does every single infected in the room turn to face him. And I think that's a fun little stopping point for us for tonight. So, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for, being awesome as always. I hope y'all had at least some modicum of fun with that. This has gone so far off of what I was originally planning for all of this, but I like, for the most part, how it turned out. Thank you to all the viewers. Thank you to everyone on Patreon and all that good stuff. As a new thingy on the Patreon, all the top Patreon members get shout outs at the end of all the podcasts. So thank you to Sir Frank for being the absolute G and being my first top ranked patron. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and end here. I will see, we'll see another episode hopefully in 2 weeks. We'll see. This week we actually got it out, so hopefully we can keep it up. But anywho, have a lovely night, everyone, and we'll see you all next time.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye.